But for the people who don't know, this is Gordy, this is the Fishery Manager on St Ives, and this is his lovely doggy. Hello! But yeah, just a quick one, Gord. Just wanted to say thank you for the pike match and that, to be honest, mate.
No worries, mate. I mean, obviously it was Dave Little's little brainchild many moons ago.
Yep.
And ended up on here, I don't know how many years now.
I think I heard him say it was 29 or 28
29 years that he's been doing it, but on here I think it's about, well, it might be about 10 now. Probably eight years, something like that. So hopefully it's established on here and it'll carry on being on here for many years to come. But obviously next year will be the 30th. Yep. And that should be, you know, well,
hopefully we can get it up to a boomerang.
It's already, you know,
I think
really good.
There's quite a few turned up today, even with the bad weather, hasn't there? I think close to 30, I think, or something like that. I was surprised that there was, I think it's about 25 people. Yeah. Doesn't sound a lot, but on a morning like it was this morning. Yeah, it was horrendous, wasn't it? 60 mile an hour winds, rain.
I expected less. Yeah. And obviously we've got a problem with the flooding at the moment. But yeah, well done for everyone that turned up as well, mate.
Well, I do just want to say, for anyone that's fished the pike match, say thank you to Gordy. You know, he doesn't have to do this, and for him to do this for you all, you know, it's a nice gesture from him. So Gordy, I'll shake your hand. Yeah. Thank you very much, matey.
All right, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
How's my head?
It's fine, mate. It's fine. So yeah, we're here with David Little. Now, David Little's the one that sort of organised all this. I think it was your idea, wasn't it, Dave, to start it?
It was a group of us.
Yep.
When I was way back when I was 19 years old.
A couple of years ago, then.
Yeah, there was a dozen of us that were fishing the river one day.
Yep.
And we were all pike fishing. We went up a section of river. We all had a little gamble amongst us who could catch the biggest pike, sort of thing. I can't remember so many years ago. I can't remember that far back. But yeah, we went back to the pub. Whoever won it put the money behind the bar, and we celebrated the pike competition all those years. And that's where
the tradition comes from?
29 years ago.
29 years ago.
29 years ago.
And how long's it been on the St Ives complex now?
We moved it from the Offords. We've done years and years on the Offords. The river and the lakes around the Offords. We used to do it the day after Boxing Day. Yep. We used to do it over 2 days. Yeah. So the weather was worse than what it was. It was blizzards.
And it's not good today.
It was terrible, mate. It was absolutely terrible. All we'd celebrate it in the pub afterwards, sort of thing. Yep. And it came about with the new law where you couldn't fish where you like, sort of thing. So we moved it here probably about 8 or 9 years ago. Yep. St Ives. We've been doing it here now.
Yeah. Well, there you go, people. There is the history of the St Ives Pike Match, and here
29 years
is the man that pioneered it all.
Makes me feel old.
And also, I just want to say, Dave, you have actually been nominated for Carp Fisherman of the Year,
Carp Angler of the Year.
Carp Angler of the Year. Yeah. So yeah, everyone, get your votes in. David Little. How do you actually vote?
I think on the website.
On the website.
Angling Times website.
Angling Times website. So yeah, everybody, get your votes in. Vote for Dave.
Cheers.
Well, yeah, cheers, Dave.
No worries.
Yo.
So Neil?
Yeah, conditions are bad.
Conditions are real bad. Got your rods out though?
Got the rods down. It has started getting a bit better, right there.
It has. It's actually, that's why I've got out, to be honest with you, mate. The weather's the best that it's been. This water level has definitely come up though, hasn't it? Yeah. We had a walk round. We got here last night. In the back corner over there, the river had started flooding in, only very slightly. But we did notice, as you can see, we both put our rods quite far back from the water in case the water did come up on us, which it did, but fortunately not very much. I mean, you can see by the colour of the water that the river's come in, unfortunately. But pride and parcel of winter fishing. Put rods out.
Yeah, but Fuzzy Dakin's ill, isn't he, today?
Yeah, he's actually fell ill last night, being sick, and
both on the match, and then he's just been thrown up all night, isn't he?
Yeah, he's unfortunately just curled up in the bivvy trying not to throw up at this moment. So hopefully he starts to feel a little bit better. We might see him a little bit later, but if not, hope he gets better. Yeah. But yeah, I think while this rain has subsided, I might have me a little walk around, see some of the other people fishing, see if anything's been caught.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I mean, it's early days. What time are we on? I've left my phone in the
I think it's about 8:30.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it started at 7:30.
There
So
might have been 1 or 2 off, haven't there?
yeah, I know there's a couple dropped on this lake. I might just have a quick walk round, check on Dakin, make sure he's alright. But yeah, pike match has begun.
Yep.
Hopefully. Oh, Nedge's crowd appears. I don't see them there.
Keep out there, cool in the wind.
That's it. But yeah, we'll catch you in a bit, people. We are getting to view our first pike on the bank. St Ives Pike Match is well and truly underway. Just got to do some photos. But yeah, mate here is absolutely slaying it. He has had 6 apparently already. We're only 2 hours in. So this seems to be the spot at the moment.
Couldn't keep the rod in the water for the first couple of hours.
Yeah.
Slowed a bit now.
Yeah, I suppose as it's got light, you had them on that crust of light. Yeah. But now I'll just get Maddie some photos and then I'll get some more video. Our Maddie here has just had it, £9.6 was it?
Yeah,
£9.6. What's your name, buddy?
It's Callum.
Callum. So yeah, well done, Callum. That's the first fish I got on film. Hopefully we'll see it again.
Fingers crossed.
So yeah, cheers, buddy. See ya.
Bye, thank you.
Just a quick update for a look around the St Ives complex, to be honest. This is the shallow pit. Can't really see too much. I'll get a bit more out into the water for you so we can see a bit more. But yeah, this is the shallow pit. This has got liners in it at over £50. It's got quite a few big fish in it, to be quite honest. This is the extra ticket. But a lovely, lovely lake. One of the busier on the complex, to be honest. But when it's got the fish that it has, you know, it's going to be busy. Directly behind, this is the stake pit. Now I do apologise for the wind because it is windy today, but yeah, this is the stake pit. This is connected to the meadow lake, which this section is actually connected to the big fjords, which is then connected to meadow. But you do also have the little fjords over the back of here, which is connected to meadow but not connected to the big fjords or stake pit. So any fish travelling between little fjords and big fjords have to enter into meadow to transfer between the 2 fjords. So just a bit of information for you. But yeah, St Ives is always lovely. The tracks are lovely. As you can see, it's left quite natural. It's actually like a lovely carp lake. Just this is how I like to fish. You know, some people like dugout pegs. I like pegs like this. It's personal preference. But yeah, this is the shallow pit. So yeah, I will update you with a few more of the lakes. Now we are actually on the spit between. Now the water levels are up at the moment. This is actually usually a peg because of the river flooding at the moment in St Ives. This is where you'd usually bivvy up, or maybe a little bit back there, but yeah, this is the spit. This is the stake pit. The other side of this tree is usually the entrance between the stake pit, and this is the big fjords, which is very windswept today. I apologise for the wind. I will try and come down there and look at the stake for you. But yeah, this one's the big one. This one's nearly 100 acres, I think. This one's got the brown, which is around the £50 mark again. But this one has so many big fish in it. Lots of 40-pounders, lots and lots of 30-pounders. But obviously, it's a big old chunk of water, so they're not easy. But as you can see, it's the carp fisherman's dream. It literally has everything meadow does. If you could draw your favourite peg, you would find it on meadow. But yeah, hopefully we'll see some more pike in a moment. Just saw Matey sling, pike number 2. Only a small one, but definitely worth a way. Sorry matey, what's your name, bud?
Lewis.
Lewis. Well done, Lewis. Second pike on film today. apparently it's fishing quite well as well today. There's been quite a few fish out, so hopefully it could be a big one that does it today.
One push,
4.2. There you go, £4 2 ounce. So yeah, well done, matey. I'll probably pop back in at some point today. Hopefully he'll have a bigger one for me to film. But yeah, well done, buddy. So right then, people, this one is the meadow lake. Now this is the big lake. Obviously connecting to this earlier you saw the stake pit and the big fjords. There's also the same again down this side as the little fjords. I think this is around 55 or 60 acres, this big expanse. No way of going to the middle, put it like that. But this is Nedge's new chosen spot. Moved off the lagoon, round onto the meadow. How long have you been here, Nedge?
about half hour, 40 minutes.
And what's happened?
Impressed, my own fault as well, which makes it impressed.
I heard it was a potential match winning pike as well.
It felt a good in, man. I've like, some of Shimano's have got like 2 clutches on the top.
Dual clutch. Oh, I'll show him that.
Yeah. I've cranked the big clutch round till it was locked up. But because I've loosened them right off for the pike, I've loosened the little one off as well, so even though the big one was cranked up, it's still got there, so I've wound down to it, gone to lean into it.
Airspooled it.
Absolute
You die.
noddy styling airstrike. Obviously not set the hooks properly, sorted my clutch out, then back into it. All that.
Unfortunate.
Completely my own fault. I had it on for about 10 seconds and it felt so good, man.
But they all feel good uns, and there's nothing saying that they are going to come back. But unfortunately Dykins had to go home. He has felt
he did
really ill.
Yeah, throwing up and everything already last night.
So halfway through we have had to go back and pack all our carp tackle up to get our tackle into Ian's van, because I've only got a little Fiesta and we can't get the 2 sets in. So mid pike match we've had to pack up, lose an hour's fishing, but it is what it is. We can't help being ill. So if I was ill, I'd probably go home as well. So, but yeah, hopefully Ian gets better. But we will be back with you once Nedge has a whacker. Wild meadow. Now this is actually the spit between the meadow and the little fjord. Now again it is flooded due to all the rain. Luckily I am in the waders to show you this, but this is usually the swim. Yeah, as you can see, I mean it's white capping. So yeah, this is the meadow, and this, if I could get to it, up here. Yeah, like I said, this is all majorly flooded at the moment. It's not usually like this. This is the little fjords, which is like a little snaggy haven for them, to be honest. They love it in here in the springs. Sometimes they do spawn in here. It has been known to be out in Medder as well. But yeah, obviously this does give you a very good vantage point. I don't know how far I want to be pushing up here. But yeah, this is usually a swim here now. But as you can see, with this rain, this lake is the Long Reach Lake. This is probably one of the harder lakes on the complex, to be honest. It doesn't have a great stocking of fish, around 50 to 60 I think. I'm not sure though. I think it's around 45 acres, but there is some absolute hammers in this one. You've got the big fully, the friendly common, starburst, which does around 50 pounds. The fully scaled to mid 40. The friendly hasn't been caught for many years, so who knows what that can come out at. This one, I have a special place in my heart with this lake, to be honest. I come on this lake in August 2017. And this lake was very, very good to me. I think I did 16 bites in 14 nights and had the 3 big ones in 3 bites at the end, one after another. So yeah, once again, this is the long reach. This is just a little dike that runs behind. Get some lovely nostalgic coffee. But this is the actual swim that I did all my time in. This swim wasn't anything like this when I fished it, to be honest. This was just a tiny little gap in the trees. I used to have my rods just down here by those poles there, up to here. So yeah, I caught them all from out there. It actually brings back very fond memories of eating in this swim. But as you can see, all the pegs are lovely, all left grown up as it should be. Absolutely lovely syndicate. Yeah, it does bring back good memories being in this swim. I think this might even be the first time I've stood in this swim since then. Yeah, long reach, lovely lake. The old daring crossing. Pretty good today. Oh, now this takes you to the back end of the big fjords, namely Mozzie Island. I guess it'll be underwater. Yes. Fortunately it's underwater, people. Oh, have a little slip. See if I can get the actual head. So usually this isn't all like this, literally the river's flooded in. Oh, there's a beach bit there. It just raises the whole water levels. Oh, this is the bridge, Jesus Christ. I don't know whether you can actually see that, but there is a bridge under the water here. Back onto the shallow. Got a few lads here. So what's your names?
Brian and Tyler.
Brian and Tyler.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, you have lost one, haven't you?
Yeah, we have.
Actually netted him as well, didn't you?
Had it in the net.
You managed to get out the net.
And the net sunk and the fish jumped out and swam off.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't a match winner. There has been a bigger one out since, so fortunately, you know, but it looks lovely for it, doesn't it? Well, this wind's a bit nasty. But, this is the shallow pit again. This seems to be where most of them have been coming from today as well, doesn't it? You know, a lot of the fish have... Oh, bit of activity. Help. But now, hopefully, brought the young one with him as well. Bit of moral support. But yeah, this is an open. You don't have to be a member to come and fish the pike match. You just have to contact Gordy and pay your money, and it's open to non-members as well. But yeah, thank you very much for letting me into your swim, lads. Nice to meet you both. Hopefully, be members soon. This is the Tricor Lake. This is Tricor 1. You may have noticed recently that Gordy's actually posted that this lake will be going on to a booking scheme, a full lake booking scheme, where you can book it from Monday to Friday in the winter months as a full lake booking for 2 anglers at £120 per angler, or as a single person for £200 for the 5 days, which is a very reasonable price. The fish range from low teens to £30, and I know that when this was electro netted, when the new fish were put in, that some of the original carp were never caught from here. One being the drop hook common, which back then was a 30 pounder, so you know, it might even throw up something special. But yeah, if anyone would be interested, you can book on here as not a member. You just have to contact Gordy yourself, Gordy Howes, or the St Ives Lakes fishery page, and yeah, you can speak to Gordy as long as Paws allows it, then you can book this lake house. So yeah, just apply with Gordy. We are back to the shallow pit again. Another fishing peg.
We got one on the fish.
You got one?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We had a run.
How did you?
Yeah.
Are you joking? What are you losing them for? You didn't lose it, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What's your name, buddy?
Xavier.
And your name?
Danny.
Danny. But yeah, nice to meet you both.
It's nice to meet you.
Unfortunately, we have got the bewitching hour left, so this
Don't
is
catch us
probably the best hour for it, you know. But yeah, you're going to be a keen little fisherman when you grow up, are you?
Yeah.
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 Fair play. But yeah, nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you. Say goodbye, Gabe.
Bye bye.
Bye. And there it is, the St Ives Pike Match trophy. Look, Bernie Loftus, sadly no longer with us. Max Rush,
There he is.
there.
Last year's winner, wasn't he?
Nigel Twin.
It's typical as well when I won it. I was the last name on the trophy.
Oh, Max is on here twice.
I filled the last plaque.
2023, so Max won it last year, and 2019. Yeah. Carry on, mate.
Get in there, Gary.
There it is. St Ives Lakes.
All good, mate, all good.
Here he is, Gary Carper.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. How are we doing?
You coming, lad?
Some of the prizes for the match. I tell you what, God, there's some prizes here, right, mate?
There is, mate.
And that. And rods.
Rods as well. So yeah, all the rods and nets. And there we have the St Ives presentation and the gift giveaway. Unfortunately, we won't be involved in it.
No, because I can't keep bloody hooks in fish, can I?
No.
Of course it will. First fish properly. It's all my fault, to be honest with you.
So yeah, hang on. Let me go in front of you.
I'd first like to say thank you all for turning up in hideous conditions. None of you are blown away in the storm, thank God.
I wish I'm blown away.
You must swear, wouldn't you? 2024, our 29th year, gone out with a bang, fantastic. Thank you. Give you all yourself a round. We should get straight into it. You know everything now. All the newbies, it's been 29 years, it was 10 lads that went fishing one day, just pissed up, having fun, won a prize, and it's just carried on from there. It's basically young blood that's kept this competition going, because we don't get any younger, do we?
Sorry, all the young people blown away.
So,
And we're not allowed to fish it.
yeah, and on that note, I'd like to say there was a young man that turned up today and he didn't get blown away either. So let's give him a round of applause. 7 years old, turned up.
Manned up the conditions.
Well done. We lost one, didn't we? Just almost there.
Well done, mate.
Come and show us what cool stuff you got then. What we got?
Right, let's get serious now. As you can see, tackle shops, independents, tackle companies have been really generous to us this year. God's shot like a god this year. We've ended up with too many prizes. So usually we do a third, second and first, but with this many prizes, we managed to squeeze another 2 places. So 5th place actually come to a chap called Paul Keenan, who isn't here. I don't know why he's here, he's missing out, isn't he? So 5th place, we sorted his prize out. He had a £12 pike on the dock from the Long Reach. Fair play to him. So here, look, Fourth place, I'm so glad we can do it for so many prizes. So many people do so many prizes. Fourth place scored goes to Max, 2023 champion. Fourth place.
Well done, Max.
Little lads trading.
Serious day today. Wind was terrible. You were done outstanding. But in third place with a £13 3 ounce, a newbie to the event, Morgan Sharp. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, I think so. Didn't put me on the fish today, man.
Third place. What's going on? What's going on? Say nice.
Mako, no.
Who's taking it?
Step right here.
Sit down. I've got quite a few of them. Look what I got.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. A catfish. Well done.
Didn't tell you. You've got too much on that stuff. You've got too much on that. I think the box is big enough.
You just get to hold it all up.
Hold it all up. Hold it all up. And this is we get fun like this, definitely. Oh yeah, no, forget about that one. Thank you. Well done, mate.
Well done, mate. Well done. That's for four. No. Some good prices at this sometimes of them, mate.
Oh, right.
30 quid entry.
Stay there.
Yeah, £30 entry and you can get in that.
Second place.
Oh, no,
It's a great pleasure to announce second place. He turns up every year. He's always here for a beer afterwards. That man there, Mark. Well done,
About time, Mark. About cold.
I know, every time everyone's clapping, he thinks it's real.
Every single time.
How's my hair look?
How's all our hair look? Like mine. Like mine, Dave.
The wind's
None left.
away with it.
Just like mine.
Well done, mate.
I'm entering it myself for these sort of prizes. Right, so it brings us to the penultimate, the Pike Champion of 2024. Like I say, thank you everybody for turning up. It was hideous out there. You made the journey, you took part, I salute you. So without further ado, now this one's an interesting capture, isn't it?
Well, it is, 'cause it's probably the biggest you've been at the complex, apart from that 30 pounder, for many, 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 many years.
And I do believe in the 29 years that we've had all the trophies, I think the biggest was 23? 23 and a half. So this is, on competition day, the biggest pike that's ever been caught. Okay? Now, the crazy story behind it is basically when he caught it, it weighed more, which sounds suspicious. But the first or second event that we ever had, I caught one that was £15, and we pulled the jack pike from literally out inside the fish, and it went down about £12. I came second, otherwise I would have won, sort of thing. This fish is amazing. If he had weighed it with the dead fish that was inside it, half gurgitated, £30, £32 it would have been, which is a huge pike.
Yeah.
And this is an amazing capture. Once we pulled the pike from inside it, it was dead, half gurgitated. It came to 24.40, which is the biggest pike in 29 years caught in a match day. Hands together, everybody. Alex Fletcher.
Well done, mate. That's a cracker.
Give me Mako. I'm videoing you. I'm videoing you. Oh yeah. Go on, babe.
You ever get the net out? Right.
Look at it. Good boy. He's okay. He's got to learn.
Thank you very much. Cheers. After all these years, I haven't actually done it, run it.
I get proud.
Been here, done it. So the guy that used to do it before, of course, Mike and Jeff Lucas was not with us today. So, because it's a spectacular capture, we're going to give you the Jeff Lucas Memorial Trophy. Well done, mate.
Yeah. Well done, buddy.
Brilliant. Here we go.
That's it.
Ridiculous amount of prizes. Mate, you deserve it. You really deserve it. He's here every year. He walks bloody miles with a spinner over all these lakes. He deserves it. Well done, mate.
Did it on the lure?
That was on bait. I used the lures to find that fish.
3 fox dead bait rods from Willow Crane.
Yeah, free run. Alright, so look at that cord. Yeah, that's good.
That's sweet, that is. I like that. We'll sort it out. We'll get that phrase.
Yeah, mate, that's awesome.
Let's try and get in. Someone put that tree.
He's all got it.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Well done, lads.
Well done.
Honestly, guys, been really good one today. A lot of effort on that one.
Prizes were amazing.
Like to thank. I mean, it wouldn't be possible without Gordon and the fantastic fishery that St Ives is. So, a massive round of applause to Gordy Howes. Anything to add, sir?
Not at all. Let's just hope that next year, which will be the 30th, is going to be even bigger, but better attended, but we can't blame people for not. And hopefully some better fucking weather. It's the next year.
So yeah, you heard that, folks. 30th year anniversary next year, so get yourselves down.